Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing a high day, and I promise to you that I will video every single meal that I have. It's currently just gone 7 o'clock in the morning, and we have done all the early morning check-ins. So at the minute, I am turtle-heading, and I really need to go to the toilet. I know, too much information. My wife popped the spot as well before she left for work. So I've got a pop spot, I'm turtle-heading, I've got no cardio to do today, and in my last video, you would have known that my cardio is 50 minutes on a training day and 70 minutes on a rest day, which is split 50-20. Well, I've got no cardio to do today and tomorrow. So I'm feeling a bit lost, because usually this is cardio time. So guess what? Probably time to go for a poo before I poo myself, get a shower, and get meal one on the go, because this is going to be fantastic. Anyway, on this filming, I'm just going to film, and I don't care. I'm like just, so it might be a little bit of vlogging, bit of holding the camera up. You know how we do. This isn't a blockbuster. We don't think about these things. We just do it. All right, like bodybuilding. We get the plan, we get the action, and we just fucking do it, because that's the best way to make results. You see? Let's go. All right. And we will have a carb update, and if you're not happy about it, you can fuck off. Right, meal one, about to go down. It has just gone 9 o'clock. I did that typical me. I was like, as soon as I got out of getting changed, got out of the bedroom, I heard my laptop going bing, bing, bing. I was like, some few more check-ins came over. I was like, right, I'll do them, do some replies. And I'm eating. Do you know what though? But eating at this time is probably a little bit better, because it's a bit, usually I eat about this time for meal one. So it means I'm not going to blast through me food, because just push my food back a little bit. And you know what? I think this is the first time I'm actually looking forward to breakfast. So we must be getting lean, which is good. Which is good. It's a good sign. So I'm actually looking forward to actually eating for once. The first time in about 2 years. So looking forward to this. I have got, I'll go through my meal in a second. I've just been cooking my egg whites and my whole eggs in here. I have seasoned them with a bit of onion granules. As you know, when you go into prep, you start using a little bit more seasonings, a bit more flavourings and things. Do you know what? Just make things taste nice, quite nice actually. Quite like an oniony taste. Bit weird innit? Oniony taste. So we got that on the go. Egg whites. I don't know what it is when you do egg whites. They just stick to the bottom of the pan so bad. Like maybe this pan needs to be replaced, but I mean it just fucking, they're gonna stay at that. They're gonna stay at that. Clean the pan first, let the food cool down. So, have these cooked? Oh, they have. And I've put my spoon over there like an idiot. What a spoonhead. Having some jam as well. And I'll go through the grammage in a second on what's going on here. Oh, that's thick. Bloody hell. That is really quite thick. It's meant to be that thick. Making sure I get the amount right. I'm going to put my jam in my porridge today. I don't know how this is going to taste, because I quite like to put a bit of cinnamon on it. I feel like Jay Cutler. Remember Jay Cutler's videos? He'd always put like cinnamon on everything, on his rice cakes. Helps with the blood sugars, which it does a little bit. But taste for flavour. Nice. Gonna mix that up. Right. Put this back in the fridge. Water. I'm going to take my health subs just before I eat this first meal. Make sure I get them in. So it's a high day today. And as you can see, my breakfast is here. We have got 125 grams of oats, 30 grams of jam, 1 bagel with 8 egg whites and 2 whole eggs. So the addition is the increase in oats and the additional bagel and the jam. So a little bit more food going in. Absolutely fantastic. I tell you what, when you work hard, you get rewarded for it. get leaner, you get better. Kerbadoosh, sometimes high days are needed. You know what? Fucking wicked. Can't beat that. Oh, and also, what am I having with this? He wants me to take 5 IU of insulin with this meal. Gets to help with the uptake with the carbohydrates. Kadoosh. Get it straight to where we want it to go to. Get in the muscle, lad. Get me fuller. Ketchup, lots of it, and 12 grinds of salt. Kadoosh, done. Yeah, really, that's about it with this meal. And then it's back off to work. Do some work, do a bit more. Lovely jubbly. Can't beat that. Health sup time. I'm going to take a bunch of health sups. That'll do off camera. Also, I'm going to do a fucking load of ketchup on there. Of course I am. Watch this. Here we go. You see? Magic ingredient. I can't even see myself, can you? Because I've got the light, you see? There you go. Get a picture of it. Get the ironing board involved. Watch this. You've got to do a nice amount of ketchup. And then you might question yourself, why do I have to do so much cardio to get in shape? Because you consume an extra fucking 30 calories a day from fucking ketchup, you fat cunt. Yeah, boy. Look at that. I know my bagel's kind of anemic. It was in the toaster for not very long, and I just didn't really care for it, all right? But that looks good, right? No? Ah, fuck the lot of yous. Right, let's get this meal in. Right, it's time for meal 2. So it is 11:45. We have done pretty much all check-ins. We're just waiting. Well, I've even done late check-ins. I've been waiting for people to check in, which isn't great. People should be checked in. We've got Team USA, but they won't check in till later on today. So it's time to do pre-workout meal and go train. Instead of holding it, we've got the cats here. Hey, meal 2, guys. Pre-workout meal. It's a good meal. It's a good meal. Right, get the phone out. Make sure we get the amounts right. Because I've got to make sure, because I don't always do the high day. I haven't had a high day since the last time we did a video. I think it was nearly 2 weeks ago. So that's why I'm a lot more shredded. Because we've been digging, which is fantastic, which I love. It means you get ready. Right, scroll through about 1,000 fucking response things. There we go. Here we go. Right, no cardio tomorrow, which is today. No cardio Wednesday. Lovely jubbly. 125 grams. Lovely. And we got a muffin. So, this will be the meal. Let's get it together. Today I'm going to be using the chocolate and salted caramel. This is the one I used in the off-season a lot. It tastes better now that I actually have a bit of an appetite than I did in the off-season. And I was underselling that like a motherfucker. But I've been trying lots of different flavours, actually. Obviously, I'm sponsored by Complete Strength. So big up to Complete Strength. The Cherry Bakewell one. That's fucking fire as well. Unbelievable. And I've got a chocolate banana. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's not as good as those two, but it's not bad. And I've got apple pie in there as well, which I haven't opened. I haven't busted out the apple pie. Ow! I think 8 weeks out, I'll bust out the apple pie because I should be a lot leaner. And with that, hopefully my appetite will be even higher and I should be able to enjoy food a little bit more. That's one thing that you when you're in the off season, you just don't appreciate food at all because you're just like, ugh. When you're in prep, you can actually appreciate and eat a meal and go, oh, that tastes all right, that's quite nice. Like this stuff, like this. I'm so lucky to be in that position. And it's like, you just take it for granted, like drinking it in a shake. But look, needs must. I don't mind actually being more hungry than this. I would quite like to be more hungry because the hungrier I get, the more productive I get. It's like I say, it's 11:15. The afternoon hasn't even started. And it's like, if everyone had checked in, I would have all my check-ins finished. You know, I've even had time to go on IG and have a little scroll. Like, fucking hell, Josh. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, Jesus. There's always more that you can be doing. So, just fill my time up with doing that. And that's literally it. So if anyone wants to know how to deal with prep, that's how I deal with it. But you might find your hunger signaling is really out of control. They just need to have more control over that. Which might take a little bit of time. That might take maturity. I definitely feel like that does take maturity. You know? It takes several preps, several hard diets, and you'll get more and more mature. Also, you've got to really want your goals, because you're going to turn down more things and more events than you fucking. You might be able to get involved, but you're not going to partake in what they might be doing if it involves calories. But that's bodybuilding, and that's why not everyone can do it. Because most people are absolute fanny holes. Woo! I will go through the amounts when it's all done, otherwise you will just be sitting there trying, figuring out the Enigma code after all the waffle. But we're just gonna, well, look, people say, how do you make your cream of rice? It's how I make it. Boil the kettle, and just slap it all on like that, and I hope for the best. That's how I do it. All right, if that turns out well, golden, love that. Right, today as well, I am going to do chocolate whey, because I don't really want to do open up the salted caramel one, and Eton Mess, which is like a strawberry, nice sort of flavour. That doesn't really go with chocolate, do you know what I'm saying? It'd be nice with cherry bakewell though. So I'm putting this in a mug, like a twat, because I found that putting it into a paste requires less volume in your stomach, and a lot better, nicer than the shake was, because I was just doing a protein shake, which has a lot of fluid in my belly, considering I want to do another litre of water prior to training to this. So then I've got 500 ml of water in a fucking shake with a protein shake. That's like all of that. I was actually feeling quite overly full going into training, and whereas my food isn't that high, well, today's a high day, so it is high. But where my food overall isn't as high, what the fuck's going on? I swear I've taken like grams of this off, and it's staying on the same number. Right, anyway, so as I was saying, I was just feeling really full, and I don't want to feel like, if I don't have to feel overly fucking, bloated fullness in my stomach, and whilst training or going to train, I don't want to, especially during a prep, during this phase. So, like, it makes me feel good. It's where, like, I've had 2.5 years of feeling like that, of just pushing my fucking body weight up, getting massive. Like, having some time off feeling like that feels pretty fucking good. I've got some nut butter going in here as well, so bit of fats. And the best thing is, I don't know how I'm going to be like today, considering I'm doing more food. But one of the best things about the pre-workout meal now, and where it is that I can literally eat it and within about 45 minutes be training, and it feel great in my stomach. Like, some of you might understand this, but like, you don't understand what that does for productivity. Like, I'm home earlier. I'm finishing, like, just if I've got plans to write, I can pretty much get them done, sorted, like, or get like at least a bomb-proof training plan sorted, and the supplement parts, because I write everything from scratch. You just get a lot more work done. It's like boom, 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 boom. You just get everything done. I tell people it takes, give me 5 full days to get your plans together, and it's like, fucking hell, it took 2. It's like, because I'm fucking on it. I'm up earlier. Like, you just, like, it's amazing. It's good. I really like prepping for this reason. I built my whole fucking pretty much my whole business in my last prep. I've been coaching for a long while, but really started to push it then. And I was obviously during that prep where I had the luxury of being able to, make it a full-time job, leave my job, and then obviously everything spiraled from here. And bought a house. I bought a house with that. So, it's cool. It's pretty crazy if you think in the last sort of 3 years what we managed to achieve, but it ain't enough. There's still more you can achieve. There's still more you can be doing. So you got to keep fucking working harder every day. So this is my 70 grams of whey. I put a little bit of water in this. This might be just enough water, or I might have fucked it. Oh no, guys. I don't think it's going to be... Oh, that's alright. That's alright. It's alright. I've salvaged it. Yeah, boy. I think in the off season I slagged off doing this, but that's because I was in the off season. living the bloated life, getting huge. Now we're getting shredded and showing off the muscle that we built. Suffering. Hey guys, barely suffering. It's a luxury to do this anyway. Oh my God, here we go. Right, this is good. So I'm gonna lay this on top. Look at that. The amount of volume to this food isn't huge, right? It's not crazy. Don't get me wrong, 125 grams is quite a lot, right? But it's and this is on a high day, so usually it's 100. And you just do that, and now I won't have all that fucking big volume in my stomach, especially on a high day, because you're eating more food. Make sure you put water on it when you're doing it, because if you put it straight in the dishwasher, it goes rock hard. And your wife tells you off, and you lose your spoon as well. Right, last addition. I'm gonna get a plate because I cleaned up this morning and a cleaner came yesterday. So I paid her to clean the house and I don't want to fuck it up, you know what I'm saying? That's when you know you're growing up. When you start saying things like that, you know, that was a dad conversation. Right. Can you see what I've got? You can. I've got Ronnie Coleman on today as well. Gotta love Ronnie. Right, today is a high day. So we have got 125 grams of cream of rice, 70 grams of whey, 15 grams of nut butter, and a delicious chocolate, triple dipple chocolate muffin. And it's got a little bit of icing on top, so life isn't too bad today, is it? I know some of you are going to be like, man, I wish I could diet on this. Just remember in the last video, I was telling you I was doing like 150 gram of carb on a training day, on a rest day, and 70 minutes of cardio, 2 sessions of cardio. So that's what I'm doing. These are the days that I like to fill back up, and only when they're needed, because my body's traveling fast. Right, so 2 meals in, I've trained legs. My legs are pretty darn pumped. The lighting is terrible in here. Like, it makes your legs look tiny. It's like I pose in my fasted photos and everywhere else, and it's like, oh, here, I got no legs. I'll hit some poses here. We'll see what we look like, but oh my God, they're so pumped. It's that muffin right there. I can feel it. I'll hit some poses. Really hard to flex. What's up, brother?
Looking sharp, mate. Looking sharp. Starting to come through nice now.
We are back. See, didn't forget this time. And it's time for post-workout meal. High day edition. I've already got shit laid out on the table. Very nice. Bit of veggies as well. You know, you're getting real when you're having veggies for this meal. I'm gonna pop you guys up. Righty-o, righty-so. Right, I will go through the meal in a second. We need kitchen roll, look at that. But guess what? Chanel's on it. Chanel is on it. Chanel's like, don't worry, babe, I'll get it on my way back from the gym. Legend. What a legend. What a legend Chanel is. Get myself full. A spoon. It made getting cut off. It is a little bit. Oh well. We'll get everything sorted first. 30 grams of jam on the dot. Look at that. Boom, straight away. You can't look at that. Straight. Look. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm gonna put it on one bagel, and then I'll put the beef on the other. Panatta squat today. That is an evil machine. I haven't been able to do that because towards the end of my off season, because it was fucking me up, giving me tension headaches because I was so fucking big. But where I'm lighter, not as bad. So I was enjoying that. I fucking absolutely blitzed the fuck out of it. Did 2 sets, and it was after leg extensions, which absolutely ruined me. Used a new leg extension as well because they got a new Gym 80 and I couldn't resist but use it. And you can load it a bit like a Prime, like a knockoff Prime. The Gym is getting a Prime machine, Prime leg extension, because they are literally pucker. But I tell you what, it blitzed me. It felt amazing. It was so smooth. It was so smooth. It blitzed me fucking quads. I thought, fuck, I've got to do fucking some squats after this. And I did those squats. It was like, bro, you could see how pumped my legs were. And the thing is, as I started posing more and more after I turned the camera off, literally it came more and more alive. I was like, bloody hell, but it was hard to do it. Hard to pose when you've got like a pump. The pump's wicked still, you know, on a high day as well. Full of sodium, full of fucking fluid and carbs. It's great. It's a great place, especially as you start getting leaner, because you start seeing everything. Start seeing the magic happen. It's like, ooh. And can you see what I just done? Look at that, it's revolting, right? It's got in the jam. The beef has got in the jam. I repeat, the beef has got in the jam. There is going to be some beef jam action going on, but to be honest, I couldn't give a fuck. We're waiting on new asparagus, so there's always something you can be doing, like bringing the drink over, you see? And my next meal, I need to prep the meat. I know, today is a day where I have to prep some food. So, I've got tomorrow's a rest day as well. So tomorrow I'm gonna have some time to prep a load of food in the evening as well. So, make sure we get all those shit sorted. I like to make sure things are prepped ready ahead of schedule. Oh, that's all soft, lovely. Right, that goes in there like that. Right, post-workout meal, an increase. So usually it's 15 grams of jam and a bagel with 250 beef. At the minute, because it's a high day, today is a high day, special day, lovely. We have got 2 bagels, 30 grams of jam, the normal 250 beef, and the normal veggies. I forgot to add the veggies previously, normal veggies, which I limit to 150 grams. Lovely stuff. That's quite hot actually. That kind of burnt my hand a little bit. Probably don't mess around with hot food. Probably not wise. Anyway, I'm going to put lots of salt and lots of ketchup on it. Hey, what do you think? I don't know, because I've been like squeezing it, etc. I've like it's not sleeve busting no more, so I feel tiny. So I'm going to put an extra tight top on. You know, right, socks. There you go. You can see it right there. Lovely meal. Lovely meal right there. Tremendous stuff. Beautiful. What do you think, boys? Yeah. Socks is involved. Smokey, how you feeling? What's going on? Good workout for you? Just slept through the whole thing? Sounds tremendous. And you are fighting the tripod stick, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You fighting a tripod stick? Hey, Socks? Anyway, I'm gonna get my meal down, and we'll roll on to meal 4, which I've got to make sure we prep. Put the rice on. I'll put the rice on after this. Top tip. And the cats need feeding. To be fair, you're not fed till 6. What are you moaning for? And they still got stuff in their bowl. Look at that. Okay, we have been cooking up a storm in this kitchen. We've got chicken cooked. We've got beef all cooked. We've got 2 220s, 1 250. Got to separate them so you know what you're having. Stay on top of things. And we've got the next meal cooked. As you can see, that's a large amount of rice. It's a very, very generous amount of rice. That is 150. It's 250 chicken that is seasoned with some sort of like a, what's it called again? Like a barbecue seasoning. And of course ketchup, because it's key. Ketchup is key. Ketchup is key, and it is king. People don't like ketchup and get stuffed. Now, to be fair, the older I've got, the more people are out of it. The more that I've realised that people aren't really fussed. Chanel being one of them, so. I love my wife, don't I? I'm wearing a yellow top as well, because it looks stupid. But to be fair, Chanel needs to do the washing. She's slacking. Here we go, bit of cat update. We've got the boys. We fed them the leftover beef that I had left over. Hey, did you enjoy it, Smokes? Yeah? Look at him, he's a fucking stallion, that lad. Look at him, stallion. Oi, stallion, look. What a beast. Oh yeah, get the camera. What about this? Look at this savage. Oi, Socks. Socks, come back. Socks. He ignores me. He's just showing off in front of the camera. Socksy. Oi. Oi. He's, oh, what's that, Socks? What's that? Smokey's coming back to investigate. He's going to start twatting it. Oi. What's going on? What's going on, boys? What's going on? Daddy's making his meal. Here he is. Yeah? Mum's bum. Right. Well, cats are getting larger and in charge. I bet you they do have some.
Yeah.
Straight in there, look, watch. Just had some beef, and in with another cat pouch. That's what they had breakfast. Then we gave them one each, one of them.
Yeah.
So they had beef this morning, and they've had a cat pouch each, and they've had the beef, and they've had half a cat pouch.
We're going to end up having a bit of dry food down.
And yeah, well, our cats and a bunch of dreamies. See, 10 dreamies a day. That's what Socks told me. So that's the most nutritious diet you can have. Anyway, let's get stuck into my meal. I'm actually frying some onions in 1 cow spray. Of course, I'm on prep, and even if I'm not in prep, that's additional calories. They've got to be accounted for, in my opinion. Fuck off, bitch. So I've got to put my veggies in as well. So I'm actually going to turn that off, get things sorted, and you're going to see this meal. Let's rock and roll. Time to eat again. But this time, this meal is, instead of being 200 grams of potatoes, it's 450. So 450 grams of potato, 220 grams of beef, lean beef, which is 5% mince because it's easy, and we've got some tender stem broccoli in there, standard. And this meal is one of the only meal where I actually have some onions. We've got some white onion and red onion in there, as you saw me fry them up. Very nice. So little mix and match, bit of onion. I don't know, quite like a bit of onion. Last prep I lived on onions, but only having it with one meal, and this is the meal that I'm having it with. Babe, my phone over there. Thanks, babe. So, a little bit of extra food, and also, there you go, as you can see it. You know that I'm going to put 12 grams of salt on it. You know that I'm going to smother it in ketchup. That's what I do. That's what I'm famous for. The ketchup man. If I can achieve what I want to achieve in bodybuilding, regardless of the titles that I win, people will just know me as the ketchup person. Because I put ketchup on everything. Yes, I did put it on Christmas dinner. What's wrong with that, Chanel? It's got beef in. Yorkshire puddings. It tastes good with gravy. Dip it in a bit of ketchup. It changes things. Carrots, parsnips. Oh, do you want to have this conversation? I mean, if you don't want to put a bit of ketchup on a roast potato, you've got gravy on it, I understand. But you want to put a little dip on there, on the side, boom, in your mouth, have it. It will change your fucking life. It will. Yes, you shut up, you mug. You don't know what you're talking about, Chanel. You're chatting shit. So 450 potato added to this meal. Make it 450 potato, as Sasan says. So, the world's famous ketchup. Look at that. That's how you do it. On every single bit, yeah? Get it all on there. Right? And when you do ketchup like this, when you start scratching your head and going, fucking hell, why do I end up having to do lots of cardio and low calories? It's because you consume a load of calories from fucking low sugar ketchup. It's not calorie free. And also, I enjoy one of these a day, which I was doing in the off season. The reason why I was only doing one in the off season is because it kills appetite. And whilst I'm doing it in preps, because I'm keeping it consistent. Really, that's it. Also, it's quite nice at this time of night. And the other thing that makes it is with ice. So I've got 7 Up here. I was doing Coke Zero, but I fancied a bit of 7-Up. So 7-Up it is, with ice. That's unreal, that. And I'll do, look, you've seen behind the scenes, so if you follow me on Instagram, you're seeing the behind the scenes now, so you haven't technically had a meal unless you take a photo of it and stick it on Instagram. Do you see what I mean? See what I mean? So hopefully some of you have seen this and gone, oh my God, I saw that. I knew what he was doing. Seven Up and ice for a change. Unbelievable, Jeff. See that? Behind the scenes. We've got a couple of messages to sort out on here. Right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See that last one? I got it round everything because I'm a wizard. Bit of pepper as well. Lovely! Still on the fluids. Right, I'm going to turn it off because I need to eat now. I look green.
No, the song said the ring song.
Look green. Ream. This is a weird bit of lighting, but it's going to happen. There we go, you see? Sleeve busting. Actually, got quite a few veins going on as well. Carbs are in. Right, all carbs done for the day. Last meal is the same as always, even on a high day at the minute, so just 70 grams away. I have been doing a thick shake. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know and you'll see it, but today is a day where I don't really fancy doing that because it's kind of late and it means getting the ice and putting the ice together, which I really can't be asked to do because I need to take some ice out of the ice, you know, the little shells, cube, what do you call them, makers, pop them into another container, put it in the other freezer. The process is going to take me 5 extra minutes, whereas I could just go shaker, bosh on the scales like this, get this, yeah, and then just do, oh fuck, I've got my thumb stuck in it, do 70 grams, bosh, bosh, bosh. That's 66. 70 on the dot. I even tapped it to see if it goes up. Always tap it. I always tap the scales because sometimes it goes up. You like give it a little tap and it will be like 71. And you go, no. It has to be 70 on the dot with a tap. You know what I mean? Where it's very close to being 70, like 0.9, and being 71. It always rounds it up, doesn't it? Doesn't have a decimal point, this thing. Anyway, 12 grinds. Sweet. And that is the full day of eating high day special done. So,
But you actually got all meals?
and I got all of it, and Chanel has just reiterated, actually filmed all the meals. It's because it was probably the first time where I've actually just been at home. I've done check-ins and I've trained, and I haven't had to go for like in-person check-ins and things like that. And also got up a lot earlier because I'm in prep now, so I'm just getting up earlier. I was in prep before, but you know what I mean. I'm actually a bit leaner now. So with that, appetite's increased, makes my life a lot more efficient and easier. Efficiency. If efficiency can be efficient, I'm efficient. This is wet. Need to put that away. New one. Need a new one. So, on that note, I'm going to drink this, do my growth hormone, and then take my health subs, and then go to bed. So, we'll see you on the next one. I'm pretty sure I'm going to try my hardest to try and ramp the frequency of these videos up, so you can have more sort of view and see what's going on. But I just do this because I enjoy it, right? So, hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. because I've had a good time. And this chocolate whey ISO is fucking banging. Code Josh10, Josh10, and you'll save 10% off with complete strength. So if you want to try it, give it a go. Save some money. Don't pay full price. Fuck that. Now that's what I like. Remember in the off season when I was complaining about all the bread I was doing with this last meal? Well, that is what I love. Shake, done. Bosh bosh, I'll be in bed in 5 minutes. Good night.